Jonathan Kuminga, you either like him or you don't, but he is so important for this team. All right, hopefully Andrew Wiggins comes back. Same thing with Gary Payton the second. And we talked about this on the NBA show, daily NBA internet radio show, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time. Links in the description. But he's a guy that if this team is fully healthy, all right, their starting lineup would be Draymond Green, Kevon Looney, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Jordan Poole, Dante DiVincenzo, Jonathan Kuminga, Jermichael Green, Anthony Lamb, and then you get the Moses Moody, okay? And right there, that's like an 11-man rotation. That's scary. And tonight we saw Curry score 20 points and assist to Draymond Green on the tie-breaking three-point play late in the game. And this game has considerable playoff implications. So this team, the Mavs have now fallen 1.5 games behind the Warriors, who the Warriors clinched the tiebreaker by winning the season series 2-1. And Jonathan Kuminga scored 22 points, 9 of 11 shooting, baby, from my man. He also had 2 steals and assists, 3 rebounds. All right, Jonathan Kuminga has it all coming together. And let's talk about why Jonathan Kuminga might be arguably one of the most important players for the Golden State Warriors. Look, this Kuminga is a guy that if you go back and deep dive studying him, he's somebody that look, I really love his upside, the kind of pull-up shot making that he has, and he's a guy who his ability to be, at least right now, a rotational wing player that will eventually potentially be a starter. He's not an elite like Jaylen Brown athlete, but he's this power athlete, and I think he's a guy that has a lot of skill out there. All right, first off, he's a two-way wing. All right, he has defensively the tools to be very good, the strength to play the 4, and to be an effective weak-sided blocker. And he's good, when he jumps off his 2 feet, and he doesn't really go through his body when people don't really go through his body. Like he's sliding and engaged. He's got that good lateral quickness and good straight line recovery speed, and that switchability and the switch on opposing guards. And he gets a lot of deflections and steals. For me, I think this is a guy that he's shown. All right. Well, what was he? 9th pick overall, Jonathan Kuminga? I know he slipped a little bit in terms of the draft. He 7th overall. My apology. He went 7th overall. And he plays above the rim. He has this, big wing creation ability, good transition player, thrives with cutting and slashing and driving towards the basket downhill. So for me, I think he's a guy that they wouldn't have won this game tonight if it wasn't for Kuminga. Straight up. Anyone who watched this game would agree with that sentiment. So for me, I think this is just an example of, hey, let's just keep believing in this team, because they're a lot better than people are going to make it seem. And with more and more time, I just think we're starting to see Kuminga really put it together, and it's been fun to watch. And that's where I'm curious to hear your guys' opinion. What do you guys think about this? And do you guys agree with me that Kuminga is going to be a difference maker for this team in terms of postseason? God, should I take a big swig? Look smart.